have my camera set up today. Think I can't be at the gym, bro? I'm a paying customer. That's what I'm saying. I'm being phone harassed.
So who is Amouranth? She's an IRL streamer that does workout streams, which, as you might guess, consists mostly of her stretching in front of a mirror. Just really stretching them calves.
I wonder why people pay for this.
After stretching her calves and talking about being Italian for what feels like an eternity, she is approached by what looks like an assistant manager. He asks her politely to turn off the stream. Her response is not what I expected. Don't ever make any assumptions about what is about to come out of this girl's mouth.
I'm not filming anymore.
You're not filming?
No, I don't have my camera set up today.
First of all, doesn't get up. At any point throughout the video, she does not get out of her streaming pose, which seemed to imply that you might be filming something. I also love that when she refers to her lack of a camera, she frames out the entire shot of the current stream. This over here might look like a camera, but I assure you this is no camera, sir. You just don't know streaming. So this poor guy, he just starts trying to explain like, well, we've gotten some complaints, and she just keeps interrupting him by going,
I don't have my camera.
People are just getting a little uncomfortable.
I don't have my camera set up. I don't have my...
She said she's Skyping with her personal trainer. Just picturing some absolutely ripped dude just staring at his phone going, oh yeah, stretch those calves, ugh. Bust out a couple more calf stretches, come on! It's also very worth noting that every time someone subscribes to this girl, her phone goes, oh yeah. Like that's a really awkward Skype call you got going on there. The guy gives up at that point. He's just like, alright, you know what? Well, my manager will be here soon. I just wanted to have a quick chat with you, see if you were insane. Clearly you are. And he leaves. And she starts theorizing all the reasons why this interaction occurred. It couldn't be because she's recording, because she's not recording. And she's just being harassed. She's being phone harassed. She keeps complaining how it's all bullshit to the people watching her stream. She keeps saying things like, I don't have my bag, I don't have my tripod, I don't have a camera, I don't have any of these things that they're saying I have. And it's like, how would we know that if you weren't recording yourself right now? It's like a delusion where the camera is such an extension of your own person that you honestly forget that it's there. She doesn't consider a phone a camera. It doesn't exist to her. But then, backup arrives. This other dude walks up. I think this must be the manager that basically just says, yo, need to shut down this live streaming shit right now. And she fires back pretty much as we expect, you know, the story that's gotten her this far.
I don't have my camera.
You are live. We have your account open.
But it doesn't record anything.
How am I watching it right now? How did I download it a minute ago? What? No one's recording! Welcome to the internet. Everyone's recording. But now she gets told, in plain English for the first time, why specifically she cannot keep doing what she's doing. The guy clearly explains that if she was in front of a wall, she'd be fine. If she's only streaming herself, that's totally cool. But because she's in front of a mirror, and many other people, himself and the other staff included, are very visible on her stream, that's not okay. But she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Like, I don't like going to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I'm a little dude. I rely more on charisma and other things that you probably wouldn't learn to appreciate until 6 years into our relationship. Anyway, the reason I don't like going to the gym is that I just don't like working out in a public setting. That's a standard reason. A lot of people don't like going to the gym. That's why a lot of places have like the judgment-free zone. That's bullshit. But my worst nightmare would be being in the background of someone's Twitch stream, have people making emotes out of me, making fun of the way I look. That sounds like an absolute nightmare to me. That's like, that's a worst case gym scenario. And I would damn sure never go back to that gym. Needless to say, I know where management's coming from. And I'm sure you all do too. She does not. He's like, guys, it's not the first time we've had this discussion.
Well, last time you guys just told me I couldn't have my camera.
We're back to this argument, that she is not using a camera, she is not recording, therefore she's not doing anything wrong. Which I am getting very tired of, and it's obvious he is as well. Then she, like, fully admits that she completely comprehends the situation. I don't know what's happening.
Before they said it's fine if I'm focusing on myself, right?
Yes, if it's only yourself or you're against the wall where nobody else is filming.
So you want me to be against the wall?
Mm-hmm.
So then she picks up all her stuff and moves the stream so that it's pointing a wall and they don't bother her anymore. Or that's what would have happened if her legs hadn't atrophied from stretching so much. Instead, we get to meet the big cheese. The boss's boss.
Should be
Caitlin.
Oh shit, we're on a first name basis. Caitlin, honey, you gotta cut out all this nonsense. We've talked about this. This is a place of self-improvement. And she fires back with a classic.
I don't even have my camera here. Oh, really? No, I don't have my, like, camera. There's, like, no one should feel uncomfortable.
A brilliant recovery, but, what's the point now? You've had the situation explained to you multiple times by multiple people. The request is so simple. Now we've reached a point where you denying their request is enough reason for them to have you removed. But even that would probably just be an insane concept to her. She's having none of it though. She just keeps going on about how she's being phone harassed. And the boss is like, well, yeah, I've gotten multiple complaints from members, and I've even had people from your stream calling me. And she's like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm being phone harassed.
Like, no, we are getting phone harassed. You are causing us to get phone harassed. How does this not make sense to you? You are the biggest problem we have on our plate right now. How is that not super clear?
So what do I do then if they still harass me even when I don't have anything with me? Am I just not allowed to come just because I have a following who's a piece of shit?
Yeah. Probably. God, you're causing so much drama. If you're a person that is fearing constant harassment from the people that apparently like you the most, I don't really think I want you coming to my gym. Does that make sense? Probably not. But yeah, you got your drama, and you bring it to the gym and broadcast it from said gym. You're bringing me your drama, I don't want that. But you would literally never understand that concept.
But they're still gonna call if they know that I'm working out. You know, they're gonna just keep calling all day.
Guarantee she made a bunch of people call this place after she got kicked the fuck out. But finally, after arguing with these people for almost 10 minutes, she says the words we've all been waiting to hear. Albeit slightly incoherent words.
I'm just gonna leave. I'll go to a gym who is more understanding of their members' careers, and, you know, I'm just gonna leave.
So all the employees are obviously going, can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day? In the background. She doesn't leave. She goes and, I guess, sits in the lobby for a while. I assume this because she obviously does not turn off the stream and instead just kind of puts her phone in her bag, and like she clearly didn't go very far. I think at one point you can even hear like an employee asking her again to turn it off because they still know it's on. But finally, after 3 minutes, we're freed from the clutches of the handbag. Just to see the greatest conclusion I think I've ever seen someone reach. I actually want to take a moment to have you make your best guess. Yeah, not like a leave a comment thing or anything like that, but like genuinely try to think of what she thinks she did wrong. Just in your opinion, educated guess. What do you think she's about to say right now? Because I guarantee it's wrong. Are you ready? Here it comes.
because I'm white.
She's done it! She's actually done it! She's played the race card, which I didn't know white people could do. I thought we could only do that, like, in an apologetic way. But honestly, how far removed from reality do you have to be for that to be the conclusion that all your detective work led you to? It's always a racial thing, right? It's never about people's privacy or, you know, filming inside a private business or anything like that. No, this is 2018. Everything boils down to race, you know? You know that old stereotype about white girls at the gym?
I bet if I was some wealthy Saudi prince, they wouldn't want to kick me out.
For some weird reason, I feel like if you were a guy, your streaming career wouldn't have taken off as much. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's just so funny every time. Oh, yeah. So she keeps sitting there, doing the extent of what most IRL streams I've seen consist of. Just kind of staring off into space. Then suddenly she's all business again and starts doing the other thing that 99% of streams consist of.
Saki, Dim Sum, Kali Wizard, Real Micro, Koi, thank you guys for subbing. Welcome! Hey!
So it's been a rough day for our darling Amouranth. She's been accosted at the gym multiple times by multiple strangers, demanding her to leave or turn off her stream, which did not exist, by the way, because she didn't even have a camera. But overall, I guess she learned some sort of lesson and eventually made her way out of the building.
I want them to show me the contract where it says no streaming, because it's silly.
Amouranth, still not getting it, still not leaving, still white, still oppressed, apparently.
I've had this discussion with them. They said they were perfectly fine with it. They understand completely. Try to not like focus on other people, and I was like, okay. And I don't initiate contact with people. I don't zoom in on people.
Nope. Nope. She's not getting it. She's not seeing the point. And thus concludes the story of a girl who convinced everyone, including herself, that she did not have a camera. The most upsetting thing about all of this is that she clearly learned nothing. She took nothing away from that experience except that the gym was racist. Oh, stop streaming, Amouranth. Oh, stop streaming, Amouranth. You know I see you in the gym, Amouranth. You know it looks so thin, Amouranth. Oh, stop streaming, Amouranth. Oh, stop streaming, Amouranth.
It's because I'm white. Racists. Racists.
Emails from Nigerian bankers.